Hello everybody and welcome to Pravus Gaming. It is really late at night for me right now. I think last I checked it was about 4 a.m. Like really late, like so late, like what the hell are you doing up? What is wrong with you? Kind of late at night. I must be losing out on a ton of sleep, and I am. I don't know why I'm awake, but I am. So we're going to be playing a little bit of Plague Inc. in my spare time, because why the heck not? But I'm going to be speaking in a fairly low register today, so as not to wake up my poor wife, because she has an early morning herself. Now you may be wondering, why are you speaking in such a low tone instead of whispering like this? Well, if the very first episode of the Big Bang Theory show is to be believed, women are more sensitive to a higher register, like whispering, so I will be speaking low, and theoretically, that should cause no problem. So let's move on into our custom scenarios and our subscribed list. This is going to be a very weird episode. I'm sorry if you don't like it. You're just going to have to deal, or you know what? You are more than welcome to just move on and not watch this video at all. But if you want to stay and listen to a pretty soft and deep and rather relaxing voice, I'd like to think, well then maybe, just maybe, you're in for a treat. Alright, Team Fortress 2 is apparently the next on our list. Team Fortress is a popular first-person shooter by Steam, of course. It's an addicting game made by Valve. Well, sorry, not by Steam. I guess Valve is the company that owns Steam. Well, I feel stupid now, don't I? With lots of interesting guns, taunts, maps, no spaces in between the commas and the words, though, which is really interesting. I guess Valve lost all those. And most importantly, hats, and hats. Well, yeah, that does kind of sum up Team Fortress 2 in a nutshell. Does anyone even play Team Fortress 2 anymore? I feel like they don't. I haven't played it in years myself. I feel like everyone moved on to Overwatch and other things like that, but oh well. This is going to be a Neurax worm today, so we will be using a metabolic jump and genetic mimic. That seems probably fine. I could do the catalytic switch, but with the Neurax worm, I'm not too worried about the cure. We'll go for Aquacided Extremophile because why would I ever do anything else? Let's be honest. And you know what? I'll switch things up and do the Symptostasis instead of the Transstasis, and we'll see how that works out for us. We are on normal difficulty today, and we are called gentlemen. Okay, I guess I don't know why we would be called gentlemen, but I guess we're going to be called gentlemen, and I like to be a gentleman myself, so sure, we'll stick with that. Why not? Let's go, it says. Well, I really would rather not go. I'd rather just sit here and not run around and not get shot and not do anything in particular. I like sitting in my big fat butt in a chair in my office, my very dark office late at night and playing video games. That's my life. So we're going to do that instead, thank you. But I will play a game about Let's Going. That sounds great. You are an evil scientist who wants to make TF2 come to life. Really, this plot seems to have gone in a very different direction than I was expecting from the initial description. Your plan will soon come to fruition. Oh, good. I'm glad to know that I'm already going to succeed. By the way, the date has been set back to 2007, so hala 9 years ago. How's that going? Free-to-play, asks for free hats. 5-year-old Squeaker McNoob asks for free hats. What a catastrophe. Oh my, is this going to be, are we going to be talking about some trolling lingo and so on? Some of those trolling videos like I used to see on Call of Duty and not TF2. I don't think I ever actually saw trolling videos on TF2 because who would ever really bother with that in Team Fortress, but why not? Let's go ahead and start off in, you know what, let's go ahead and start in the United Kingdom. I haven't started in the United Kingdom in a very long time, and it's actually an okay starting location. Gentleman begins in the UK. Oh, you have no idea. That makes perfect sense. And the Neurax worm has emerged. Yes, that's right. The feminists are now resolved to eliminate the patriarchy. All gentlemen are actually Neurax worms and parasites, seeking to drag them down. They are now validated in all of their beliefs. My god, this is a lot of different transmission options, and sure, go ahead and cut and paste a lot of internet art about various different, I guess Team Fortress scouts and China, apparently. Who knows why this is here? I don't know. Lots of stuff here to be to look at. Announce Team Fortress 3. Oh yeah, that's never going to happen. Announce Team Fortress 3 increase infectivity. We really don't like the spaces in between your punctuation in this particular scenario. I don't know why, but you don't. Announce Team Fortress 2 movie. Oh yes. Some incredibly insightful descriptions in all of these today. Okay, Call of Duty combo. Valve and Treyarch make a mix between Call of Duty and Team Fortress 2. This trait attracts fans from both games. Just a bit of infectivity and severity, nothing too extraordinary. Cat version, they can play TF2 now, of course, because that's the one thing our cats are missing in their lives, was the ability to collect hats in Team Fortress 2. 50% off, a Steam sale, I love it. Very severe, very infective. YouTubers, they play Team Fortress 2, greatly increases infectivity. People like me. Well, I've never played Team Fortress 2 on this channel, but do you think I should? Let me know in the comments section. Funny TV ads. The funny ads will encourage everyone to buy the game, even if they are a hardcore Call of Duty fan. I'm sorry, are you suggesting that Call of Duty and Team Fortress 2 are supposed to be mutually exclusive in some way? Because we just made it pretty clear that they are actually now going to be in the same game, so there you go. Release real game in China. Give the people of China some pleasure. Oh, well, that's just assuming that the Chinese are a bunch of miserable people. Is that what you're trying to imply there? If so, you may be very well right, but that does seem to be poking the bull a little bit. Cancel their ripoff and release the real TF2 we all love, and they shall love it too, because by God, China will do whatever the heck we want. Because we're right and they're wrong. I don't know, something along those lines. New items 1, new items added into the game, increased sales. New maps 1, increased downloads. Basically, every single one of these descriptions is absolutely meaningless to me. They're just some, I don't know, very, very short and unhelpful descriptions. Really, all I'm looking at is the stats when I'm trying to pick out which one I want to involve next. So, okay, cool. Oh my God, more stuff in the symptoms, and it is literally every class in Team Fortress 2. So we have the engineer, he's a little bit lethal, okay. Of course, his turrets are extremely lethal. The engineer himself, not so much, but all right. The scout, boink, ha 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 ha. You shut up, sir, and that does not appear to have given me any stat increases at all. So the scout is actually worthless, which you could argue is actually true in the scenario, in the game itself as well. Medic, heal the people, very lethal. Really, I'm not surprised. I'm actually shocked. Why would that be considered lethal? Because the whole point of the medic is to reduce lethality. Well, I mean, of course, unless you ubercharge, say, I don't know, this guy, the heavy. Yeah, he says. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. Pyro, burn baby burn. Is the pyro a man or a woman? I don't know, but if you want to see a related game theory video to try and prove that, then I would highly recommend it. Then we have Demo Man, Scottish lad, very brave, Sniper, boom headshot, Spy, bloody backstabbers, and the Solider, not soldier, Solider. Okay, rocket jumping and American accent all in one. I don't know what kind of American accent you're talking about because I have literally not met a single American that talks that way, but okay. Abilities, what do we got today? Oh God, we have TF2 winter skins and desert maps, and hater resistance. No hater can offend Gaben, I don't know. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. TF2 swag. There's not a lot of hats in here so far. I'm rather disappointed. Steam sales. Oh, yeah, that's the exact same thing we had before, but sure, why not? Let's have some more. And then teleporters level 1 spreads pathogen very quickly. I'm guessing... Well, I don't know. It says it's a little infectivity, but I'd like to think this would infect a random country. So I'm not going to have to look at a single one of these darn descriptions from here on out because they are all absolutely, completely, 100% worthless. Let's just play this like a standard Plague Inc. game and ignore the fact that it's supposedly Team Fortress 2 related, because I don't believe it for a second. I would have loved to have had some sort of transmission, but they are all a little bit on the expensive side to start us off. So, okay. London Olympics mystery. Will people start off in the Olympics? I don't know. We've infected 10 people. So if you want to come over here and play some Team Fortress 2, I'm sure we would love to have you. Oh, look at that. A Festival of Love in the UK. How amazingly useful to me. We have International Kissing Day. How's that going to spread Team Fortress 2? Nobody knows. But you're not really supposed to think about it in this scenario, so don't bother. Do I want a little bit of infectivity or severity? This is even more infectivity for the same cost. This is cheaper, I guess, so not too bad. Sure, we'll go ahead and allow for the cats. Wow, that is absolutely terrifying when it goes to negative color like that. Dog version, rocket jumping dogs. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Okay, sure. That makes perfect sense. Why not? Let's just have rocket jumping dogs. That's always what I wanted to have in Team Fortress 2. Huge earthquake in China. Well, I don't think that's related to Team Fortress 2, but it very well might be. What do I know? It's stranger things have happened in this world. Let's go for the new maps. And I guess we should go for new items. The reason I'm going for these is just because they're some of the cheaper options for a relatively good stat increase, so we'll pick that up right away as well. Okay, now we have a reasonable amount of infectivity and severity for us. Yeah, I don't know. Bodie McBodieface sinks without a trace. Oh, great. The news tracker is completely customized with just complete random crap. Love it. Danish Mafia becoming too powerful. Wonderful. Global protests against GM crops. Well, that's not funny at all. I have to imagine that's in the base game. Female binge drinking under-recognized problem. Well, that's definitely not funny. I mean, I would never laugh at that. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Let's go ahead and get for the Call of Duty combo. I guess we might as well pick up some sort of symptom. What gives us some level of infectivity? I don't want the lethality. I don't want the lethality. I wasn't kidding when I said I don't want any lethality. No, 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 and no. They're all completely worthless. Why would I want any of these classes? I hate them. I hate them all. Do we go for the Steam sale to get a little extra infectivity? Sure, why not? It's only 7 points after all. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's the one and only game. I don't know that reference, so maybe it's funny, maybe it's not. To me, it just seems dumb and annoying. But there it is. There it is. Why was this highly rated on Steam, on the Plague Inc. Workshop? This had 5 stars, I believe. Why did this have 5 stars? It does not seem 5-star worthy to me. But that may be personal preference. And maybe I'm missing something. Maybe this is absolutely hilarious. I like to think if you're laughing a lot of this video, it's because I am talking in a low register, and maybe it's a little bit funny to you for some reason. But that's the only reason I can possibly think of. So do we want to go for something else? Do we want to go for YouTubers? It's 24 points. Maybe you go for the funny TV ads. It's a lot of infectivity there as well. I see absolutely no reason to believe that in this particular Nurak swarm, we are going to be able to, what am I trying to say, send Trojan planes throughout the world, so I'm not going to rely on that too much. Let's just go for, oh god, it's Obama. Hi, Obama. I really wanted to see you in my game. Get people like Skrillex, Nicki Minaj, J.K. Rowling, and Obama to promote TF2. Okay, so we went from Skrillex and electronica and dubstep to Nicki Minaj, pop star, to Harry Potter author, to the President of the United States. I'm not really sure why these guys are all categorized in the same group, but they are. So take that as you will. I guess Obama, you know, the president of the most powerful country in the world, or something like that, is he's on the same level as a famous dubstep author, and that's all he'll ever amount to. I guess that's the implication that the author is trying to give, not me. Oh no, I'm not trying to give the implication that Obama will never amount to anything in particular besides what he've already amounted to, which is, you know, president of the United freaking States. But I don't know, maybe the author is trying to imply that in some way. We're going to go ahead and avoid the extra severity. Let's get funny TV ads. That leads to more TV ads. Ha ha ha, even more laughs. I wasn't laughing the first time, but you know what? I'll take your word for it. Do we want to go for something like a 50% off sale? No, because that increases our severity way too much. Anything else going to give us some more infectivity for relatively cheap and no severity? Yeah, there's a couple of things. It's not especially good, but they're there. So we're going to go for the dog version. Why not? UK shuts down their airports. Well, too late now. We've managed to get about everywhere you're able to access, and now we're spreading really rapidly through Russia and a few other places now too, so that's just awesome. Symptoms, I really don't see a point in getting any of these guys. But we're going to have to get some lethality eventually, aren't we? Yeah, we are. TF2 swag. Oh, that's lethal. Okay, so apparently getting hats will kill you in this game. Nice. Good to know. Let's go for the desert map so we have a little bit of heat resistance. I'm assuming that's what it will do. And let's go for hater resistance. Do I care about teleporters level 1? You know what? I would be tempted to try it, but everything is so expensive that I feel like I really need to hold on to my DNA, so no, we're not going to bother with that. Oh, look, we're spreading surprisingly fast now because we have relatively high infectivity, but I also suspect that the creator of this probably made it easier and toned down the infectivity requirements for all these other countries, so nice. Do we want to go for the celebrities then, or do we want, that's not even, I don't even think that's spelled right, so okay. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get Obama. Obama's useful. Oh my gosh, he's now scary Obama. Terrifying Obama. I don't like this Obama. He scares me to hell. Scares me to hell? I meant to say scare me to death, but also hell. Hell is also good. Media exposure. Everyone talks about TF2 and knows what it is. Great success. 1S, not 2. So that's why it's pronounced that way. Great success. Gentleman is just another parasite. I told you the feminists were right all along. Now we know. Now we absolutely know. 52 points to work with. I guess, oh gee, I don't freaking know. Do we go for a little bit more heat resistance, or do I just focus down on even more transmission options? We could go for the media exposure, and I think I will, but that's probably the last transmission I'm going to get. I'm going to hold on to all of my other points. Oh, would you look at that? We do have Trojan planes. Well, what do you freaking know? I didn't actually think it would come through for us, but it did. We're going to go to Greenland this time. I hear it is lovely this time of year. Actually, no, I don't think it's lovely this time of year. I think that it is a hellish wasteland of frozen ice. And that is why the Vikings named it Greenland, to try and trick people to settle there because it's ice, whereas Iceland is relatively nice. I've heard that that's what it was. It was a misnomer. I don't know if it's actually true. It could be totally a lie. So I guess we're going to go ahead and, well, the pyro does absolutely nothing. How very disappointing. Do we go for the spy? Sure. Bloody backstabber. Sounds great. Invisibility? He's behind you? Sure. Even more lethality. I love that. Do we go for the knife? That's very lethal. Yes, we would definitely go for the knife. Demo man? No. We'll go for the sniper, though. He's worth a lot of lethality. Do we want the sniper rifle? Sure. That's even more lethality. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the rest of my points, though, and just sort of see where things go. I believe we have gotten into every single country. Yes, indeed we have. So yeah, we really might as well just start killing literally everybody. I'm going to go ahead and grab the TF2 swag because we know that people will kill each other for those hats. Literally kill each other for those hats. They are that coveted in the TF2 community. Do we go for the urine bottle, basically? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go for the urine bottle. That's pretty lethal. If I get touched by it, I instantly die. Medic and the metagun. Sure, even more lethality. Do we want to go for the engineer? Sure, we'll pick him up. That leads to a level 1 sentry or a teleporter. I guess we'll just go for the sentry. Level 2 sentry, pew pew pew. Perfect. And there's a level 3 sentry. This one goes pew 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 bang. It's like chitty chitty bang bang. Instead of just going chitty 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 chitty, he also throws in the bang just for a little bit of extra character development. So yeah, pew 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 bang bang, pew 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 bang bang. Yeah, that's what I shall name it. I shall name it pew pew bang bang. Okay, I'm running out of things to talk about here. We'll go for the sentry, level 3, Demo Man, and let's go for the grenade launcher because that appears to be extremely lethal. We don't really have any use for this Trojan plane, so I'll just send it to Africa because that's where you go if I have no use for you. Oh no, I just said something that could be construed as racist. I do apologize about that. Sure, let's grab the pyro for good measure. There's a flamethrower. Let's just max out our lethality. It's certainly not going to hurt. And I'll grab the heavy because he's cool. I do like this guy. Who touched Sasha? Oh no. Coincidentally, that's also the name of my car. I named it Sasha. Why did I name it Sasha? I don't know. But I did. And the sandwich. Nom nom nom. I do love that sandwich. And how about the Solider? The Solider sounds great. And here's shovel, clonk, or rocket launcher. Yeah, absolutely pointless. This is arguably one of the least entertaining scenarios I think I have ever played. I'm not going to lie. Gentlemen, to eradicate humans. Well, sir, I don't think you understand. We have already successfully eradicated all of humans. It's not a future tense. It is a past tense. Gentleman has eradicated humans. Make sure you get that grammar right. There we go. Successfully eliminated all life. We only got 2 stars for that travesty of a scenario. Okay, fun. Well, I think you already kind of get an idea what my opinion is of this. It's a total waste of everyone's time. I mean, you want to have a fan scenario where literally all you do is cut and paste some Google art onto this and put in some absolutely meaningless descriptions and just say, oh, this is a Plague Inc. scenario, and then get 5 stars on the workshop. Well, when I come up with my own Plague Inc. scenario, then I really hope that it gets a lot more traffic than that because I'm going to actually try to earn it as opposed to just phone it in. Maybe I'm just in a bad mood because it's 4 a.m., but I don't think so. I think I'm totally justified in my perspective here. Would you recommend it? Absolutely not. I most definitely would not. That was one of the most pointless scenarios I think I have ever played, and yes, I am being mean. I do apologize. But again, like I said, it's about 4 a.m. That concludes this video. I do hope you enjoyed, despite how weird it is. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let me know what scenarios you'd like to see in the future, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.